I can't sleep. I feel like I'm about to set fire to my own life.
Then light the match.
I'm serious. What if I go through with it and regret it forever?
You already regret letting them walk all over you for 38 years.
It's just, tomorrow is supposed to be the happiest day of my life.
And it will be, but not if you let them win.
You really think I should do it?
You spent a year planning this wedding without a single word of support from your own family. They called Ethan a boy toy. Your mother called you a menopausal mistake.
I know what they said.
Then why are you still trying to protect them?
Because they're still my family?
Family doesn't make you cry in bridal fittings. They didn't even RSVP.
Oh, they RSVP'd. Just not to me.
Wait, what?
I saw the email to my cousin Liz. We'll swing by just to see the disaster unfold.
You're kidding me.
Nope. That was from my mother.
Rachel, that's it. Burn it down.
I have the flash drive.
Wait, already? You have everything?
Texts, screenshots, voicemails. From her, from him, from all of them.
Even the one where your mom said she wished she married Rick instead.
That one's first.
I have chills.
Am I really doing this?
You invited their exes, right?
Yep, confirmed.
Then you're already doing it.
What if they don't show up?
Rachel, you're giving 3 scorned exes front row seats to the downfall of their toxic former partners. They'll be early.
Do you think I'm cruel?
Number. I think you're done being their punching bag.
My brother told me Ethan would leave me the second my boobs drop another inch.
Your brother cheated on 3 girlfriends and cried when Amanda posted about him on Facebook.
You're right.
Amanda's coming, right?
Yep. She even offered to help with the slideshow.
You have a slideshow?
What kind of revenge would it be without visuals?
Rachel, you're my hero.
I haven't even done it yet.
But you will, because you've already suffered alone. Tomorrow they answer for it.
I don't want to look petty.
You're not petty, you're precise.
What if Ethan hates it?
He won't. He loves you.
He doesn't know the whole plan.
He doesn't need to. He trusts you.
He's the only one who ever has.
Then marry him and remind the rest exactly what they lost when they chose cruelty over kindness.
You should be the one giving the toast.
Oh, I will. And I'll start with, to Rachel, the only bride who brought a flamethrower instead of a bouquet.
I'm scared.
That means it matters. Now breathe, sleep. Tomorrow we rewrite everything.
Okay. Thanks for staying up.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Tomorrow, they'll finally see me.
Tomorrow they'll finally respect you.
Tomorrow, they'll remember my name.
In capital letters, on fire.
I see her
Your mom?
waltz it in like she's the Queen of Versailles.
Let me guess, pearls and fake forgiveness?
More like diamonds and fake concern. She actually said, I hope today doesn't feel too small.
She said that to a bride?
To my face.
You better be mic'd up.
Fully. Lavmic under the dress.
I love you so much right now.
She brought Dad, too.
I thought they weren't speaking.
She probably needed someone to glare with.
Did he say anything?
He said, I look good for someone who's been crying for a year.
Rachel, I will fight.
I just smiled and said, thanks. You look consistent.
Savage.
I'm shaking, but it's not fear.
It's power.
Ethan just kissed my hand and whispered, You're going to change everything today.
I'm going to cry.
Don't. You'll ruin your mascara.
Too late. I'm in the back of the church already weeping like a flower girl.
Wait, you're here?
Did you think I'd watch this over FaceTime?
I told you not to come until the reception.
I lied. I'm 10 feet from your mom. She just asked someone if the chicken is organic.
Of course she did.
Update. Amanda just walked in.
How does she look?
Like the ghost of your brother's past, with heels.
Perfect.
Oh my God. Amanda just made eye contact with him.
What's his face?
Like he saw his browser history come to life.
She's got the screenshots.
You brought backups.
Everything's on 3 drives. One for me, one for backup, and one given to Amanda.
I swear you planned this like a war general.
Every battle deserves precision.
Wait, is that? It is. It's Marcus.
Mom's old flame?
Yup, leather shoes and all.
Did she see him?
Not yet. He's standing by the punch like he owns the place.
Tell him not to drink it.
Why?
I saw Aunt Lacey spike it already.
This family needs a Netflix series.
This family needs therapy.
True, but Netflix pays better.
Ethan's mom just came in. She hugged me like a daughter.
See? That's what love looks like.
I almost cried.
Almost.
I'm saving tears for when the mic is live.
You absolute legend.
Did you see who came with Marcus?
No.
A woman. Her name's Talia. She's the one Mom always mocked.
Oh my God.
They're holding hands.
Please tell me they'll sit front row.
I made sure of it.
Your mom's going to choke on her Chardonnay.
Good. I chilled it for her.
Is your sister here yet?
Not yet. But I saw a black BMW circling the parking lot twice.
Sounds like her.
If she walks in with that fake, "I'm so happy for you" look, I'm unplugging the mic.
No, you're not. You're plugging it in twice.
I wish you were sitting beside me.
You won't be alone.
I feel like I'm holding a grenade.
Then pull the pin, Rachel.
I will, when she says something fake.
That gives you about 4 minutes.
Why does this still hurt?
Because you still hoped they'd come through.
And now I'm going to ruin what little image they had left.
You're not ruining it. You're revealing it.
I printed Mom's text in gold foil.
That's disturbingly beautiful.
I'm not doing it for the aesthetics.
You are, and that's okay.
I hear my cue.
Stage time?
Almost. They want me for photos first.
You're going to be stunning.
Even if I sweat through this dress.
They'll call it bridal glow.
Or vengeance, radiance.
New fragrance idea.
Okay. Deep breaths. I'm going.
Text me as soon as you're back in the dressing room.
I will.
Rachel,
Yeah.
no matter what happens out there, you've already won.
Let's see them try to take this from me.
They can't. Not today, not ever.
I'm back.
Are you okay?
I'm about to make history.
What happened?
I walked to the stage. Everyone clapped. Mom was smiling, like nothing ever happened.
She has no idea what's coming.
I looked her straight in the eye, and I said, "Tonight, I want to thank those who got me here, even if they didn't mean to."
Wait, you started?
I'm halfway through. I'm texting between cards.
Girl, I'm dying. What did you say next?
I said, "To my family, who couldn't find the time to support me, but always found time to judge me."
Oh my God.
Mom blinked. Dad grabbed his wine. I kept going. "You said Ethan was too young. You said I was too old. You said it wouldn't last." Then I paused.
Let me guess, total silence.
Pin drop. And then I said, "So I decided to celebrate this day with people who knew the real you."
Rachel,
I held up the flash drive. Let me show you what they remember.
you're a goddess.
I clicked play. First photo was Mom and Marcus at that ski cabin. The one she said was a solo retreat.
She told your dad she went to Vermont alone.
Exactly. Then came the texts. "You make me feel like a woman again." With him, I feel like wallpaper.
Number way.
Her face turned purple. She stood up.
What did she say?
"How dare you air my private life?" I said. "You aired mine for 38 years.
I have goosebumps.
Then I turned to the audience. My family thought silence would keep them safe. But the silence isn't kindness. It's complicity.
Rachel, you're burning down a dynasty.
I haven't even started on Daniel.
Your brother's about to combust.
Amanda smiled when she saw his name come up. First text was from last year. "I still think about you when I hear that song." Then a voice memo. His voice. "I never loved her the way I loved you."
Rachel,
He tried to yell, but I had already muted him from the mic feed.
you prepared a mute button?
I came ready for war.
Daniel must be melting.
He stood up and walked out.
Did Amanda react?
She blew him a kiss.
Queen.
I took a breath. Then I turned to the front row. "Emily, I didn't forget you."
Your sister.
Her jaw tightened. I pulled up her name. "No one sacrifices more than I do," she wrote. "He should be grateful I didn't take his house and his kids."
Is that about her ex?
Yep. Mark was in the room.
Oh no.
He stood up and he said, That's exactly what she told me in court. Then he walked out.
Incredible.
Then I turned back to Ethan. I said, "You married me knowing my scars. Now the world knows who gave them to me."
How is he?
He's holding my hand. He whispered, "You're brave."
I'm crying in public.
I finished with one line. Family is who claps when you rise, not who waits for you to fall.
And the room?
Applause. Not polite, real, loud.
I want to frame this whole moment.
Mom walked out. But before she did, she turned to Marcus. And he said, "Hi. Still wearing pearls, huh?"
I can't breathe.
My hands are shaking.
Because you just freed yourself.
I don't know what happens next.
You live. Without guilt, without filters, without hiding.
I'm in shock.
You should be. You did what most people only dream of.
Do you think I went too far?
I think you went exactly far enough. You didn't destroy them, you exposed them.
I didn't want revenge.
You wanted air. You finally breathed.
They hate me.
They hated your happiness long before tonight.
It still hurts.
I know, but it won't forever.
How do you know?
Because you're not alone anymore.
You're really here?
I'm backstage. Come find me.
Can't move. Legs are frozen.
I'm coming to you.
I can finally hear myself breathe.
What room are you in?
Side dressing room behind the florist carts.
You okay?
Honestly, no idea.
Want me to come to you?
Not yet. I need to sit in this.
What's happening outside?
I can hear a few people whispering. Someone's crying. Might be Emily.
She stormed out after Mark, then came back in with mascara running.
Classic?
You want to know the best part?
What?
The caterer brought your cake in like nothing happened.
A symbol of calm in a sea of chaos.
I took a slice for moral support.
Flavor?
Lemon with raspberry. It's incredible.
We picked it because it felt like sunshine.
Then it fits today perfectly.
My hands are still trembling.
That's adrenaline.
Or guilt.
Stop.
What if I humiliated them too much?
Rachel, they built their reputation by burying you. You just uncovered it. That's not cruelty. That's justice.
I keep thinking of Ethan's parents.
They were smiling.
But did they feel proud or horrified?
They hugged you twice. That's not horror.
God, Ethan.
He's glowing.
I don't deserve him.
You deserve everything good that's finally coming.
I keep replaying Mom's face.
She wore that face the day she told you not to wear red to prom.
She said red makes women look cheap.
And you looked stunning.
She hated that too.
Some women age. She fossilized.
Stop making me laugh. I feel like I just crawled out of a war zone.
Humor is CPR for the soul.
I'm not ready to go back out there.
You don't have to.
I feel like they'll ambush me if I step into the hallway.
Then stay right here. I'll bring you water and a fork.
Did they say anything?
Your dad left.
Figures.
Your sister's sitting by the wine bottles, texting someone aggressively.
Probably her lawyer.
And your mom.
What?
She's still here.
Why?
No idea. She hasn't spoken since Marcus made that comment.
Is she alone?
Number with Liz.
My cousin always did love a train wreck.
Wait.
What?
She's typing.
Who?
Your mom.
To you?
Number to you.
I just got it.
Open it.
You didn't have to go that far.
She has no idea what far even means.
I came today hoping we could fix things.
By insulting your venue and gossiping with Liz.
I didn't realize you were still that angry.
Still.
You embarrassed yourself more than me.
Gaslight alert.
But if this is how you need to heal, I hope it worked. I don't know how to answer.
You don't.
But it feels unfinished.
That's because closure is a myth.
I want to scream.
Then do it. You've earned it.
I wanted her to feel something.
She probably did. Narcissists just bury it deep.
I wanted her to say sorry.
She won't. She can't.
I spent half my life begging her to love me in a way she didn't know how.
And now?
Now I'm realizing she never will.
Which is exactly why today mattered.
I don't think I wanted revenge.
You wanted truth.
But the truth is ugly.
So is infection. You still clean it.
I'm scared that all I did was make things worse.
Worse for who? For them? Maybe. For you? You just freed yourself from 40 years of walking on eggshells.
I feel broken.
You're cracked open. That's how the light gets in.
You sound like a poet.
I googled that one last week.
I want to disappear for a month.
We can, you, me, Ethan. No phones, no texts.
Can you really take a month off?
For you, I'd quit.
Don't. I need you employed so you can buy the drinks.
Deal.
She's still typing.
Block her.
I can't.
Then at least mute her.
I think part of me still wants her to say one real thing.
Rachel, she had 38 years. You gave her the mic tonight, and she handed it back with poison.
I know.
And now it's your wedding day. You can either let her steal what's left of it, or you can walk out and live.
I want to live.
Then open the door.
Are you there?
Right outside.
I don't think I can walk yet.
You don't have to. I'm coming in.
We're dancing?
You and Ethan?
Yeah, slow. His hand hasn't left my back.
You deserve every second of this.
His eyes are calm, like none of this touched him.
Because he's built different.
I almost forgot what peace felt like.
That's what healing does.
I haven't checked my phone in an hour.
Don't just soak it in.
I'm scared to.
Why?
Because I know the moment I do, the outside gets back in.
Then don't let it.
Okay, never mind.
What?
She sent me something.
Who?
My mother.
Again?
This time it's a video.
Do not open it.
I already did.
Rachel?
It's me.
What do you mean?
I'm in the video.
When?
College, dorm room. I'm crying.
What? Why would she have that?
I forgot it even existed.
What's in it?
I was on the phone with her. I was breaking down. I said I wanted to quit school.
Okay.
She must have recorded our call.
That's disgusting.
I was 19.
Rachel, that's illegal.
She titled it, Proof She's Always Been Unstable.
What the actual hell?
She texted it with, If you want war, I'll show them who you really are.
You need to block her, now.
What if she sends it to someone else?
No one will care.
She thinks I embarrassed her.
She embarrassed herself.
She's trying to make people think I'm mentally unfit.
Even if you were, that's not an excuse for how she treated you.
It was a bad year.
Everyone has bad years.
She always called me her emotional investment.
That's not what mothers say.
I feel sick.
Come outside, get air.
I can't let Ethan see me like this.
He'd hold you tighter.
She's threatening me.
She's desperate.
What if she ruins tonight?
She can't, unless you let her.
Why did she even save that video?
Because people like her need trophies of your weakness.
I never even knew she hit record.
She's been preparing ammunition for years.
And I just handed her a reason to fire.
Number you handed the world the truth. She's the one trying to twist it.
What do I do?
Ignore, block, move.
But what if guests see it?
Then they'll see a 19-year-old girl crying for help from a woman who recorded her pain.
You think that's what they'll see?
That's what I see.
I hate that I still care what she thinks.
It means you still have a heart.
I want it to stop.
Then shut the door.
I wish I could shut her voice off in my head.
Replace it with mine.
Say something then.
I love you. I respect you. I watched you walk through fire and never drop your crown.
Now I'm crying again.
Good, cry here. With me, not with her voice playing.
I think I wanted her to love me like I needed.
She never knew how.
I used to think maybe I just didn't deserve it.
That's the lie she fed you.
And I believed it.
But not anymore.
I'm scared I'll never fully be free.
You already are. She just hasn't accepted it yet.
I don't want this video to be the next thing she uses.
Then get ahead of it.
What do you mean?
Tell Ethan.
Number?
Yes, he loves you for your whole story, not just the polished parts.
I don't want him to think I'm unstable.
He's not your mother.
I know.
Then trust him with the truth.
He deserves better than this drama.
He chose you, not your mother's baggage.
I feel like that girl in the video again.
Then look in the mirror, because you're not her anymore.
I'm scared.
I'll sit with you until it passes.
Even if it takes hours?
Even if it takes years.
Thank you.
I mean it. No one gets to weaponize your past. Not tonight. Not ever.
I'm saving the video.
Why?
So I remember what I survived.
Now that's power.
I think I'm ready to go back out.
I'll be by the cake.
Save me another slice.
Already wrapped it in a napkin like a true bridesmaid.
I love you.
I love you more. Now go dance and forget she exists.
Done! The lights are dimming.
Everyone's leaving.
Yeah, chairs half folded, napkins scattered.
I'm still here.
I know. I can see you from the patio.
Need me to come over?
Number, I'm not ready to be inside again.
Want company out there?
Only in this text bubble.
Deal.
I can still hear the band packing up.
They played that song you love.
You are the reason?
Ethan held you like you were glass.
I felt like glass.
But strong glass, not the breaking kind.
I kept looking around, thinking, I did it.
You did.
I didn't run.
You stood taller than you ever have.
I feel like I've aged 5 years in one day.
That's what rebirth feels like.
My shoes are off. I'm barefoot on the stone.
Ground yourself.
I'm trying.
Deep breath.
In, outside.
Better?
Until this popped up.
What now?
My dad just texted me.
What?
One sentence.
What does it say?
I didn't know you had it in you.
What does that even mean?
No idea.
Is that supposed to be praise?
I think so, but it feels like judgment.
It always does with him.
He hasn't texted me since 2020.
And this is what he opens with?
I remember when I was 12 and won that poetry contest.
Don't get cocky, he said.
I thought he was joking.
He never was.
I don't even know if I should answer.
You don't owe him anything.
But it's the first time he acknowledged me directly in years.
He acknowledged the fire, not the pain behind it.
I thought maybe tonight would crack him open.
Maybe it did.
Then why does it still feel like a test?
Because you grew up learning that love had to be earned.
I'm tired of trying to pass.
Then don't.
What if he's reaching out?
Then let him reach, but don't stretch yourself trying to meet him halfway.
It's weird. I thought his silence didn't hurt me anymore.
But it still does.
Yeah.
Because some wounds reopen when you finally speak.
He used to say I was too sensitive.
He meant you were human.
He once told Ethan, she'll test your patience.
I remember that.
Ethan just smiled and said, good, I have plenty.
That's when I knew he was different.
I want to text back, but I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything.
He might take that as defiance.
Then let him.
What if he actually wants to talk?
Then he can try again.
I don't want to be cold.
You're not. You're cautious.
I waited for years for a moment like this.
And now that it's here,
it feels hollow.
Because you imagined a version of him that never existed.
I feel guilty even thinking that.
Guilt is the leash they left on your mind.
I want to let it go.
Then say it.
I don't owe him a reply.
Say it again.
I don't owe him a reply.
Louder.
I don't owe either of them anything.
Exactly.
Even if he meant well.
Intentions don't erase impact.
I hate that I'm still this affected.
Because deep down, you always hoped they'd choose you.
I used to think if I was just quieter, they'd love me more.
And now?
Now I think I was always just too visible for them.
And too bright.
He just texted again.
What now?
You should call your mother. She's not well. Of course.
That's how they pull you back.
She's not well because of what she caused.
And now it's your fault somehow.
I'm so tired of being the villain in their story.
Then stop reading their script.
What if she really is unwell?
Then she has her husband, her daughter, her friends. You are not her caretaker.
I just wanted peace.
And you got it. Don't trade it now.
I don't want to look like I'm heartless.
You're not. You're healing.
Can I send him just one sentence?
Only if it serves you.
I hope one day you understand the cost of silence.
That's honest.
And it's all I have left to give.
Send it, then put the phone down.
Sent.
How do you feel?
Like I finally finished a chapter I never meant to write.
Then close the book.
I will.
I'm still outside. Come sit with me.
Give me 2 minutes. I want to watch the stars alone first.
I'll wait.
Always?
Always.
You awake?
Just open my eyes. You okay?
I think I slept for 10 hours straight.
You earned it.
I'm still in the dress.
No shoes, no rules.
Ethan's still asleep beside me. His arm hasn't moved.
Protective husband mode.
I woke up thinking it was a dream.
It kind of was. A brutal, beautiful one.
I feel weird.
Physically or emotionally?
Both. Like the ground shifted and I'm not sure where I'm standing.
That's what truth does.
My inbox is full.
Don't open it.
I didn't, but one thing popped up.
What?
Emily.
Oh,
She texted me
when?
like 10 minutes ago.
What did she say?
Can we talk?
That's it.
Then a second message. I think I owe you a lot more than silence.
Whoa,
I didn't expect that.
me neither.
Should I answer?
Do you want to?
That's the thing. I don't know. Part of me wants to throw the phone across the room,
And the other part?
wants to hear her out.
It's okay to feel both.
Do you think she's just doing damage control?
Maybe, or maybe last night actually got to her.
I saw her crying.
Real crying or performance crying?
That's the problem. I don't know the difference anymore.
Your instincts do,
I'm scared to hope.
because hope with her always led to hurt.
I used to wish we'd be close again.
Then she took your fiancé's side in that family dinner and twisted the knife.
She said, I needed therapy more than a husband.
I'll never forget that.
And now she wants to talk.
Maybe seeing herself through your eyes last night changed something.
Do you think people like her can change?
I think pain makes some people honest for a second.
Is that enough?
Only if you're ready to meet her there.
I'm not.
Then you don't have to.
I don't want to start another fire.
Then don't light anything. Just don't step into her smoke.
What if she actually means it?
Then she'll still mean it tomorrow, or next week, or whenever you are ready.
I don't want to lose my peace.
Then protect it like you protected your vows.
I think I'll wait.
That's wise,
But it hurts.
because you still care.
I don't want to care anymore.
Caring isn't weakness. Letting it destroy you is.
She just texted again.
What now?
I watched your face last night. You looked free. I was jealous. She's never said something like that before.
That's unexpected.
I said horrible things to you. You didn't deserve it.
Okay, wow.
I feel like I'm holding glass again.
Because this might shatter everything you just rebuilt.
I want to believe her.
But you're afraid it's a trap.
Yes.
Then do nothing.
She said, if you don't respond, I understand.
Then she already knows she broke something.
I want to ask why. Why now? Why not years ago?
Because now she had to look in the mirror.
And maybe she didn't like what she saw.
Maybe for the first time.
I'm still not ready.
Then that's your answer.
I feel like I need to do something.
You already did. You told the truth.
She said, this doesn't fix anything, but I'd like to try.
That's not your responsibility.
But maybe it's a start.
Then let it be a start for her.
I think I'll just heart the message. Nothing more.
That's fair. Acknowledge. But don't open the door.
I just did.
How do you feel?
Tired.
You should be.
But maybe a little lighter.
That's what boundaries feel like.
I want to lie here all day.
I'll bring coffee.
I love you.
I love you more.
Thank you for being the only one who never switched sides.
I never had to choose. I chose you from the start.
I made coffee. Stronger than I meant to.
How many scoops?
I stopped counting after 5.
So we're starting our day with emotional CPR.
I'm sitting in the kitchen barefoot. Sunlight's pouring in like it forgot yesterday even happened.
Maybe it did.
Don't say that. I need it to be real.
It was real, just complete now.
That's the thing. I don't know what to do when there's nothing left to fight.
That's grief talking.
But I'm not sad.
Grief isn't always sadness. Sometimes it's the silence that follows the scream.
That's exactly what this feels like.
I knew it would hit you today.
I thought I'd wake up free. Instead, I feel suspended.
You've been spinning your whole life. Stillness feels unnatural.
I don't even know who I am without the pushback.
You're someone becoming.
Ethan's still asleep.
He needs it. You both carried fire last night.
I keep staring at him like he'll disappear.
He won't.
I think I'm scared he'll see the wreckage and regret marrying into it.
He married you, not your wreckage.
But the wreckage doesn't go away.
No, but now it's not your responsibility to clean up theirs.
It still feels like part of me is waiting for a hit.
That's trauma. It rewires you to expect impact.
I want to unlearn it.
You will,
With time?
with gentleness.
I don't know how to be gentle with myself.
Then start small, like forgiving yourself for surviving with scars.
They never liked how I felt everything too deeply.
That's what I always loved most.
I used to think if I could just fix myself, they'd stay.
They didn't leave because you were broken. They left because they couldn't control someone whole.
You always say the thing I'm afraid to admit.
Because I've watched you twist yourself into shapes for people who'd never bend an inch for you.
Last night I didn't twist.
You stood.
And they flinched.
Because truth isn't polite.
You think they'll ever try to come back?
Maybe.
What do I do if they do?
Ask yourself, do you feel safer with them in your life or out of it?
Outside.
Then there's your answer.
I wish I didn't still crave a mother.
You don't crave her. You crave the version she never became.
Why does that still feel like betrayal?
Because they taught you loyalty meant losing yourself.
I want to learn a new kind of loyalty.
Start with you.
I don't even know what I like anymore.
Then let's rediscover it.
How?
What did little you love before they told her she was too much?
Books, music, red dresses.
Buy the dress.
Even if it's too loud?
Especially because it's too loud.
I want to stop apologizing for being vivid.
Then stop.
What if the piece feels lonely?
It won't. I'm here. Ethan's here. And now there's room for people who see you.
Not who I'm supposed to be.
Not who they warned you not to become.
I think I'm scared of being seen now.
That's because for years, visibility meant punishment.
And now?
Now it means power.
What if I mess it up?
Then we fix it together.
I don't deserve you.
Stop.
I mean it.
And I mean it more. You deserve every drop of love coming your way.
I'm scared again.
Then take my hand.
Through text?
Hey, digital hands count.
I'm breathing deeper.
Told you. Gentleness.
I think I'm going to write again.
Yes.
I want to tell this story.
Then tell it loud. Tell it real. Tell it like you survived.
I did.
I know.
Thank you for never letting go.
Never even thought about it.
I love you more than words.
Then stop texting and come hug me in person.
On my way. He's awake.
How's he doing?
Sleepy eyes, bed hair, big smile.
I love that man.
He just kissed my hand and asked, "How's my revolutionary wife?"
You married a good one.
I told him everything.
About Emily's text too?
All of it.
What did he say?
Whatever you decide next, I'll walk with you.
And that's the only thing that matters.
He didn't flinch, not even once.
Because you didn't scare him. You invited him closer.
I feel like I've been carrying a bag of bricks for decades.
And now?
I set it down.
Good. Step away from it.
I asked him if he regretted marrying into all of this.
Oh no, what did he say?
I didn't marry into your chaos. I married the woman who stood in it and still chose grace.
I'm framing that.
I cried.
Of course you did.
But not because I was broken.
Because you were seen.
I've never felt more like myself than this moment.
And I've never been prouder of you.
He made eggs.
He cooks.
Kind of. He called it emotional protein.
That's adorable.
I'm starting to believe maybe my story doesn't end in survival.
It doesn't, it starts with choice.
I chose him.
And he chose you.
I want to build a life that doesn't revolve around managing other people's damage.
Then build it with boundaries and joy.
I don't even know what joy looks like without guilt.
It looks like waking up and not bracing for a blow.
I did that this morning. I reached for armor.
And
realized I didn't need it.
exactly.
I want to travel again.
Where to first?
Anywhere I'm not expected to perform.
Then the destination is peace.
I want to stop asking permission to exist.
You just did.
What if they reach out again?
Then you'll decide from strength, not fear.
I'm tired of being polite to ghosts.
Let them haunt someone else.
Ethan said we should plant a tree in the backyard
Symbolic.
to mark where the old ends and the new grows.
That man is a walking poem.
I said, what if it dies?
Let me guess, he said, then we plant another.
Exactly.
He gets it.
I asked if he wanted kids.
Whoa,
I needed to hear his truth.
what did he say?
Only if you feel safe enough to raise them as you.
I might cry again.
He said he doesn't need a perfect mother, just a woman who never lies about love.
And that's you.
Maybe for the first time.
Not maybe.
I'm still scared of becoming my mother.
But you won't. You already broke that chain.
I want to write a letter to future me.
Do it.
I want her to remember that power isn't always loud.
Sometimes it's saying nothing at all.
I want to stop carrying everyone's silence.
Then let them carry their own.
I feel like I'm finally stepping into my own name.
Say it.
I'm Rachel, and I survived everything they said would break me.
And now?
Now I live.
Fully?
Finally.
I'm honored to watch it unfold.
I don't know what tomorrow looks like.
But it's yours now.
Thank you for helping me make it to the other side.
You were always walking. I just held the flashlight.
I think I'm going to delete the video.
The one your mom sent?
Yeah,
Why now?
because I no longer need proof of who she was.
That's healing.
I know who I am.
And that's all that matters.
Okay,
You okay?
I'm going to step outside into the light.
Go. I'll be right here when you come back.
This place still smells like vanilla and ambition.
You mean burnt espresso and broken dreams?
God, I miss this.
I kept your seat by the window.
I used to sit here imagining an escape plan.
Now you're not running.
Now I'm just sitting, existing.
And drinking overpriced caffeine like a healed woman.
Correction, healing.
Fair, but it looks good on you.
So does silence. Real silence. Not the tense kind.
The kind where no one's walking on glass.
Exactly.
I kept checking my phone, like waiting for another family crisis.
Same. But nothing came.
Maybe they got the message.
Or maybe I just stopped listening.
Even better.
Emily hasn't texted again.
Do you want her to?
I don't know.
That's allowed.
Ethan asked if I wanted to plan a honeymoon.
You said?
I said, let's start with breakfast.
Solid plan.
He smiled, said he'd make pancakes.
I'll believe it when I see them.
He's trying.
So are you.
I still wake up expecting the worst.
But now you also know how to meet it.
With less fear, more breath.
More, Rachel.
You've been my anchor.
You've been your own. I'm just the backup rope.
I want to do something stupid.
Define stupid.
Dye my hair red.
I'll bring the dye.
New chapter, new shade.
And no one gets to tell you it's too much.
I used to hate being too much.
Now it's your superpower.
I love you.
I know.
I don't say it enough.
You live it. Every time you choose peace over pleasing.
Promise me something?
Anything.
That if I ever shrink again, you'll pull me back.
With both hands.
And if I forget who I am,
I'll remind you, loudly, in public.
deal.
Now drink your coffee. You've got a life to live.
And this time, it's mine.